Welcome to Module 6, AI Product Delivery and ML Ops. Now in this module, we'll explore together how to transition from the discovery phase to the delivery phase, ensuring that your AI products are not only deployed effectively, but remain reliable, scalable, and impactful over time. Delivering AI products requires more than just launching a model. It's about continuous improvement. You need to integrate principles like small, frequent releases and leverage MLOps practices. This way, you're going to ensure that your AI solutions deliver consistent value and are constantly adapting to the evolving needs of your customers. Now, first, it's important that you implement delivery principles like CI/CD to release updates iteratively. Second, you need to utilize MLOps practices to monitor, maintain, and retrain AI models effectively. And then third, you need to create reliable, scalable AI systems that drive measurable outcomes. So let's dive in and explore how you can deliver AI products that make a real difference, not only for your users, but also for your organization. AI product delivery is the phase where ideas and validated solutions from the discovery process are brought to life. But delivering AI products isn't just about building and deploying a model. It's about ensuring it delivers value consistently and over time while adapting to change. So here's what sets AI product delivery apart. First, you have to have small, frequent releases. Emphasize continuous integration and continuous delivery, which enables iterative improvements. For example, a recommendation engine might initially deploy with basic functionality, followed by enhancements as more user data becomes available. You need to have iterative development. Delivery isn't a big bang or a one and done event. Models need to be monitored, retrained, and improved regularly. For example, a predictive maintenance system evolves as new data about equipment performance becomes available. And you need to have collaboration and alignment. Successful delivery requires alignment between the product managers, data scientists, and tech leads. This ensures that the solution is valuable, viable, and scalable. For example, collaboration ensures that a deployed chatbot not only integrates seamlessly with an existing customer service platform, but it also maintains its performance goals. The principles of AI product delivery, small frequent releases, ongoing monitoring, and alignment lay in the foundation for reliable, scalable AI solutions. So let's explore how these principles come to life through CI/CD and MLOps practices. One of the core principles of AI product delivery is small, frequent releases. This approach, powered by continuous integration and continuous delivery, enables teams to make iterative improvements while reducing risks. Here's why this approach is critical for AI products. First, agility and responsiveness. Frequent releases allow teams to respond quickly to changes in user behavior and changing business needs. For example, if a recommendation engine shows declining performance, deploying an updated model can address the issue quickly. We need to also have early problem detection. By having smaller incremental changes, it makes it easier to identify and resolve issues before they escalate. For example, by monitoring a new chatbot release, it might reveal language misinterpretations, which can be corrected quickly in the next iteration. Also, it's important to have a continuous feedback and improvement loop. Releasing updates frequently provides more opportunities to gather user feedback and then to refine the product. For example, deploying an A/B test for a new feature in an AI-powered search engine is going to help you determine which version drives better engagement. And then there's also your reduced deployment risk. Smaller changes are easier to manage and roll back if necessary. For example, deploying a model with incremental updates avoids widespread service disruptions. By embracing small, frequent releases, teams can ensure that AI products remain flexible, reliable, and aligned with user needs. MLOps, or machine learning operations, is the practice of managing the lifecycle of AI models, ensuring they remain reliable, scalable, and valuable. Let's break down the 4 key stages of MLOps. First, we have model development. This initial stage focuses on building and training a model based on the business needs and data availability. For example, a fraud detection system, the data scientist develops a supervised learning model using labeled transactional data. The second phase is model deployment. Once a model is ready, it's integrated into the production environment where it can serve real-world applications. An example of this would be deploying a recommendation engine to an e-commerce platform with real-time scoring capability. The third phase is model monitoring. Continuous monitoring ensures that the model performs as expected, tracking metrics like precision, recall, and latency. An example of this would be a monitoring dashboard that's highlighting performance decay in a chatbot model over time. And the fourth phase is model retraining. When the model's performance declines, retraining with updated data restores or enhances its accuracy. An example of this would be retraining a predictive maintenance model using new sensor data to improve accuracy in detecting equipment failures. These stages work in a continuous loop, ensuring that the AI products not only function well upon deployment, but also adapt and improve over time. Now, the model monitoring and feedback loops are essential for ensuring that your AI product continues to deliver value after deployment. These practices allow teams to monitor the performance of AI systems, detect issues early, and make data-driven improvements. These are some of the key components of instrumentation observability. First, we have performance metrics. We have to track metrics such as precision, recall, latency, throughput, and out-of-time validation. For example, in a fraud detection model, monitoring precision and recall ensures the system minimizes false positives while detecting fraudulent activity effectively. Next, we need to make sure that we detect data drift. This is when the input data no longer matches the data the model was trained on. This would degrade over time its performance. For example, a recommendation engine might perform poorly if user preferences shift significantly. Next, we need to make sure to track user behavior. Track how users interact with the AI product to identify areas for improvement. One example of this would be observing chatbot interactions to reveal common issues that the users are facing, and this would inform the next iteration. Then we also need to use real-time dashboards with alerting to detect anomalies and performance drops immediately. We do this by setting up alerts for latency spikes in real-time scoring models, such as in the e-commerce system we discussed. By implementing strong monitoring and observability practices, you're going to ensure that your AI products remain reliable, scalable, and capable of adapting to changing conditions. Now, when it comes to model retraining and scalability, as AI products operate in dynamic environments, retraining models and ensuring scalability are going to be critical. Let's break this into the two areas. First, model retraining. Retraining is essential when a model's performance starts to degrade due to changes in data or user behavior. There's key considerations. First, you can have triggers for retraining based on such things as data drift. This is when the input data diverges from the training data. Performance decay, when metrics like accuracy or out-of-time validation or recall fall below acceptable thresholds. Now, for the retraining process, you're going to need to gather new data from real-world usage. Then you're going to need to retrain the model using these updated data sets. Then the performance is going to need to be validated through testing. For example, a fraud detection model retrained with updated transaction patterns would need to verify that it's adapting to new fraud techniques. When it comes to scalability, AI products must scale to handle increasing data volumes and user demands. Now, some of the key strategies to do this is to make sure that your infrastructure is optimized, especially using cloud-based solutions to ensure that the resources scale on demand. When it comes to real-time scoring, we need to optimize our model performance to deliver results in milliseconds for real-time applications. And then when super low latency is needed, think about edge deployments, where we can deploy things or devices, say in autonomous vehicles or right on a mobile device. By integrating retraining and scalability practices into the delivery process, teams can ensure that their AI products remain effective and valuable over time. Congratulations on completing Module 6. Let's take a moment to recap the key principles and practices we've explored. First, we talked about AI product delivery principles. We discussed the importance of small, frequent releases powered by CI/CD to deliver iterative improvements, and then this reduces risk. We talked about the MLOps lifecycle. We talked about the 4 stages: model development, deployment, monitoring, and retraining. By following these steps, you ensure that your AI products remain reliable and valuable in dynamic environments. We discussed the importance of monitoring and observability. By monitoring key metrics like precision, recall, and latency, this is going to enable your teams to detect issues early and maintain product performance. Then we talked about the need for model monitoring and feedback loops. This continuous monitoring and user feedback, they provide the new data needed to adapt your AI products to changing needs. And once those needs are identified, you need to make sure that you retrain your models regularly and that they're able to scale. Retraining models when a performance decline is observed and optimized for scalability ensures that your AI solutions can handle growth and evolving challenges. Now, this module has equipped you with the tools and frameworks to ensure successful delivery and maintenance of AI products. These practices are the backbone of scalable, impactful AI solutions. In the next module, we're going to focus on growing your career in AI product management, and we're going to explore how you can leverage these skills to advance your professional journey. Great work so far, and let's keep going.